time it is, man. We back for another one. Right here in the trap spot, man. Skrilla's trap spot, man. I got the OG cast in the building, man, where it all started at, man. Let me go on here. My boy Drew in the building.
What's up?
I got Hustle in the building, my brother.
What it is, yeah.
Man, we about to have some fun and dig deep on a few things that's on all of our minds, man. It was Grammy week. Was it Grammy week this week?
Yeah.
Oh, that was last week.
Yeah.
This
Grammy,
past Sunday, last Sunday.
It was last Sunday. How y'all felt about the Grammys, man?
I didn't watch it. I just watched the highlights. I seen, of course, Killer Mike doing his thing, and then Jay-Z basically talking his shit.
Making subliminals about Beyonce.
Shit. It wasn't that subliminal though. That shit wasn't that subliminal.
He kept that shit straight to the point.
I don't know what y'all thought about that though.
About Jay-Z's rant or just
the point he was making. Basically.
What you thought about what Jay-Z was saying? Was he on point?
Yeah, I think he was on point. But what y'all think the difference with him and what Kanye did? What the major difference?
Because he had the microphone.
He had the moment. It was his moment to do it.
Moment.
He ain't steal it from somebody else. Shout out to
Kanye.
Kanye, man. He got it. Did he drop a new album? Or
It dropped tomorrow. Well, Friday.
Tomorrow.
You really think he gonna drop it? You know what I mean? You know
At
how
least we
Kanye
got-
He dropped a single.
We got Usher coming out the same day. So
Oh,
at least,
yeah,
At least
Usher
we got
coming.
Usher.
I thought Usher was
Usher?
coming out on Sunday.
No, it's coming out tomorrow.
tomorrow.
So we got a
right
back.
before the Super Bowl.
So if Kanye don't drop, you still got Usher to back it up as a backup.
Yeah.
Usher, baby. Shout out to Usher.
Man, shout out to him. A-Town.
A-Town in the building. The Grammys was cool, man. I liked some of the performances.
You watched it all? I ain't seen.
I watched like 75-80% of it. I was able to see some of the.
You
good
watched it live, or you went back?
I watched it live. Damn, I forgot I can go back and just watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I need to watch. I was planning on watching. I just never got back around to it.
It was a celebration of musicians, not magicians. Shout out to Sukihana, man. That
Oh, man.
set black folks back by 40 years, man.
Man, she thought she was about to do a magic trick or
Do
something.
you really think? Do you?
Oh,
Was she trolling? Cause
I
Bruh, I
hope and
hope
pray
she
she did
was.
an amazing job. Like she need a Oscar for that job if she
Man.
was acting.
Cause ain't no way you work in the music industry and never heard the term musician.
Well, is she a musician? Is she that?
She worked.
That's
in
probably
the
why she didn't know what it was.
I mean,
She make.
I'm not making music.
I say she more of an entertainer, I guess.
She make
She's more of
noise.
a,
She make noise and dance over music. So
Yeah.
She's more like just a celebrity presence or what
She like a stripper that
that made it.
that made it.
that's
Yeah,
like
shout out to
dang,
porn
Sukihana,
star.
man. Yeah. If y'all don't know what we talking about, she recently did an interview. What's the girl named Bobby?
Whoa, man.
No.
She-
I think her name, the little white
Bobby
girl,
something.
Bobby something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Is that
really
the
had
same girl that Drake did the interview
bed.
in the bed with?
Yeah.
That's the same girl.
yeah, she got that real dry.
Yeah.
I don't like her.
Yeah,
but
well,
I mean, I guess she
She that popular?
She very popular.
She
Like, you can get on her show, and the crazy thing, she came out of nowhere. Like,
She like how,
overnight,
like-
she had like all these millions of followers, and it was crazy. I think they were saying she was an industry plant.
I don't
'Cause she blew up
understand
so
how these
fast.
people get so like these platforms like Casanat.
Man, Kasha not, man. He let
That man don't
Hey,
even leave
my-
his house. How the hell?
That joker don't never leave his house. I
I
ain't
don't-
never seen him outside his house, man.
I ain't never seen him outside the house.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen
And
that.
he talking about he don't know who Killer Mike is. Nigga, you
Yeah,
go outside, nigga.
Go out. If you leave out of that room, Kai, you'll know who Killer Mike is. And plus, you live in Atlanta now, bro. That's a disrespect
Yeah,
to
you
the
do.
city, bro. I don't know if you from Atlanta.
No, I think he's from
But-
New York.
Yeah, he is from New York. I think he's from the Bronx or something, or Brooklyn or whatever. But hey, bro, you in the A, man. That's a disrespect on the legendary Killer Mike's name. What you said, man. You don't know who
Yeah.
he is. You don't know why he got the record or the 3 Grammys he got. Shout out to Killer Mike.
Just go outside a little bit.
Just go outside, get some fresh air.
Go to a sports bar.
Sports bar.
Go to a club. You might,
club.
hear a few
Yeah,
tunes.
man. Yeah, just you got to get you caught up on the Atlanta legendaries,
Man,
walking around the cities, man.
Got to. Especially you gonna stay here.
Man,
Especially if you gonna stay here.
Yeah,
You
bro,
better stay here talking about Killer Mike, man.
Got to know.
What you thought about Killer Mike album?
Man, I thought it was hard, man. I
Yeah, I
think it
thought
was
so,
a
too.
classic album. He dropped, you know what I'm saying?
and then
Shoot,
he ain't had no throwaways.
Nah.
I was talking to my partner Jacoby. Shout out to my partner Jacoby. I was telling him that he need to go ahead and just because he hadn't heard the album either, and he's like a hip hop head. I was telling him like, bro, put the album on, press play,
Just let it ride.
Let it ride.
But you know what? At first, when I was first hearing a bunch of people like on Twitter and shit talking about who is Killer Mike, I never heard it, this and that. At first, I was like, damn, it was kind of, I won't say angry because I didn't, I ain't finna get in my feelings about no other nigga or whatever. But I was kind of like, y'all really, like, it was annoying.
That's what it was.
Y'all don't,
That's what it was. It was
annoying.
annoying.
Like, these kids, but then at the same time, I thought about it. Really, there's Killer Mike, because for Killer Mike to win a Grammy and to have the numbers.
3 Grammys.
Well, yeah, 3 Grammys. But winning rap album of the year.
Rap album of the year.
And having those numbers he did, which were good numbers.
Amazing numbers, yep.
But then have so many people say that they never heard of him. Really, that really lets me know he still got fans to grow. Like he got a fan base that can still grow. Because now that these people claiming they never heard of him, they don't heard of him now. And a lot of them definitely heard of him now. Now a lot of people finna go listen to it because they apparently wasn't listening to it before. So them numbers just gonna grow. So I mean, that's really good news for Killer. For Killer, because he probably
got so many screams after the Grammys. People like, I gotta hear what. Like, how does this get out here? Yeah. Shout out to Killer Mike, man. But the thing, I think the Grammys, what the young generation don't realize, what we realize.
Right.
The young, they think that music is based solely on just popularity. Who's popular? Who got the most followers?
Right.
Who got the most TikTok views and all that stuff? But the Grammys is about artistry.
Right.
Yeah.
Who can show their artistry through music.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
A lot of these new dudes ain't doing it.
There's been a couple white folk done won rap album of the year.
Talking about Macklemore.
Yeah, have you ever listened to Macklemore?
I still didn't listen to Macklemore.
The only Macklemore song I can think of is that Where Do We Go Back? That little
that's him?
Yeah. That ain't him singing, but it's the black dude singing.
But that's John Legend.
Can't hold us. No, that ain't John Legend. He sound like John Legend.
Oh, that ain't John Legend singing?
Damn.
I thought that was John Legend singing that.
That's the only song I ever heard.
But that's Macklemore's song?
I ain't never know that,
man. He swept the rap category that year when that album came out.
That shit was
that was
during Black History Month.
That's kind of like I sound like a hypocrite because I think he won just based on popularity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So
I think the Grammys trying to get their name back, respected when it comes to this music industry.
So let me ask you
Plus,
this.
I think it's different people on the panels at different years. So sometimes you might have a good group of panelists. Sometimes you got.
Young folks that don't know what's going on.
But let me ask you this then.
Go ahead.
So you mean to tell me Gunna shouldn't have been nominated?
Oh yeah, he should have.
He should at least got a nomination.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put it out there. Gunna's album to me was the hardest album of 2023.
Oh yeah, man. My personal opinion. Gunna should have won, but Killer Mike, I ain't mad.
I ain't mad that Killer Mike won.
I ain't mad. He made a great album.
I think Gunna. I think Killer. I really like Gunna album too, but I do think Killer Mike's album, as a whole package,
was a little more.
To me, I think got the edge, got the nod.
I think I can agree with that.
Yeah.
So what album y'all listening to?
Well, but it's also. Depending on music has
album y'all listening to.
That's just hell, but you can't compare that because even though they both hip hop, they different kinds of hip hop.
Yeah, they different.
You can't listen to if you listen to most of your music in the car, you might not listen to Killer Mike. I do, but if you one of the people who you
got your pods in your ear, you
people listen to different music when they work out.
They
people
do.
Listen to
they
different
do.
music when they're at home drinking and chilling. So. Which
agree.
one you go listen to depending on what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's true.
Which one I listen to the most? I'd probably say Killer Mike.
You do?
Yeah, because really, I listen to Gunna when I'm driving.
Okay.
I listen to Killer Mike at the house. I'm like, turn some music on. I play.
Yeah, you let it play. Cleaning up or vibing out.
Actually, when I go jogging, I listen to Killer Mike because it's like inspiration.
It's rare inspirational.
Yeah. So,
what's your favorite song?
It's
probably.
What's your?
It's like I pick them that like week by week.
So you got
I,
what?
I really like. No, I like scientists and engineers.
Okay. What else?
The song he got with old boy.
Hold on,
Titles, I don't know song
What's your
titles,
favorite
bro.
Gunna song on Gunna album?
I can't even.
He gonna try to play
No,
that.
I know the song. I know the
Yeah.
song, but I be like that number 11 or that number.
Nah, okay.
I don't be like.
So
oh,
you don't
the
like
type,
Fuck
I don't.
You Mean?
Fuck you mean? Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
a single. Everybody
Yeah,
know
yeah.
fuck you mean. Like everybody knows scientists and engineers.
Science
But
and Engineers is hard,
the rest
bro.
of the songs that I like, I don't say. Oh, I just know what number it is, and I skip
Yeah,
right
yeah.
to it.
What's your favorite song on Gunna?
Fuck You Mean. I like Back at It too.
Back
I
at It
like
hard.
Rodeo.
Rodeo Drive is the
Rodeo.
hardest song on
Rodeo.
the
I like
album.
Rodeo.
Rodeo
bro.
Drive. But you gotta almost listen to Fuck You Mean so it can slide in.
Man.
You gotta have that slide, man.
Yeah,
The way it
Gotta
album
have
just
that, that
blend.
transfer into Rodeo
The
Drive.
way his album just blend the song, just
Mm-hmm.
go to the next one, man.
Legendary. That's one of
he
the
ain't
most
have no
legendary
features.
transformations.
Also, since we on it, blending. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. How Rodeo blend. Which one? Well, which one come first?
Fuck You Mean come first, and then at the
Oh.
end it blend into Rodeo Drive.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you mean by that, but also that's why I give the nod to Killer Mike, because Killer Mike's like Gunna's album flowed really nice, but it also didn't change up a lot because he didn't have
He
no
kept
features.
the same temperature. He kept the
He
same
didn't have
temperature.
no features, so it was a lot of the
Nail-
same
nail
flow.
feature.
Which I'm not gonna knock it because I like that. If you like a nigga flow, I mean,
Yeah.
keep it going, ride the shit on out. You know.
Yeah.
But I will say, Killer Mike's album had more diversity. This man made an album, made a
he
song
made.
about
He made a song that was more
uh,
diverse.
for the junkies. He done made a, he
Yeah.
made
The
songs.
dealers.
He
all
made
that
songs. He had different types of flows on there, different features, of course.
I think his album was more. It was more built to win a Grammy, cause he built the album that was more kind of popish feel.
Yeah, it didn't
It
really
was
have.
rap.
It didn't have a hardcore.
I don't think
Rap,
it was poppy.
like
I
urban
think it was
feel.
more.
I ain't
I
gonna say
actually think
poppy.
it was more.
It was more
I
like
think
They
it
had
was
more
more
of a-
traditional hip hop.
Yeah, it was
traditional, yeah.
traditional.
Or
Traditional.
No,
Like
I
I'm
wanna
not
say
talking about
underground.
traditional today's hip hop. I'm saying
yeah,
traditional.
like back in
Traditional classic hip
Yeah.
hop. Classic hip hop feel.
He
Yeah.
sound like a lot. Some of his songs kind of put me in mind of what's old boy from is from Mississippi. I think from
Oh, you talking
David
about
no
the other one, Big Crit.
yeah Crit.
Big Crit.
He said he
Yeah.
had a lot of it was similar to Crit flow.
Yeah,
Niggas sleeping on Big Crit too. That's another shout out to Big Crit. He
Right.
another one that be dropping some heat.
yeah, he do.
Y'all surprised that Sexy Red didn't get no nomination?
She pregnant.
She had some.
Kids.
Yeah, a little.
No,
Did
if
she have
Sexy Red didn't, she better not have got nominated for no Grammy. though. I mean,
Well, at least the
even though
part of the Grammys I seen, I didn't see her get no nominations. But
I don't think
it's-
she would. I
she
think
had a
she
lot
had
of anthems for 2020, like a lot of
a lot of
strip club, nightclub, basement,
underworld,
underworld,
But deep in the underworld, boy.
underbelly.
Yeah.
the underbelly anthems of the 2023, boy. And man, I heard you say something that she had. Ain't no way in hell she had. A
Man,
kid.
I seen a report that she done had the baby.
Underbellies.
Yeah.
Hey, Sexy
She
Red,
pregnant,
her
yeah.
pregnancy is going down in the Guinness Book of World Records because
What?
she went from us all like from being skinny, shaking her ass on every little interview she can do. Then the sex tape leaked, and then I feel like a week after the sex tape leaked, she had like a 3 or 4 month bump already. Like, damn, girl,
She
you
probably was doing all that while she was pregnant. Her early, she probably spent 3 months before she started showing. Still,
I feel like she's been pregnant for
being
4
nasty.
months, like from conception to delivery. If she had the babies,
Why she dropped that little so fast?
he said
boy.
calling it a litter.
For real.
He
She
said,
got
like
short
dogs.
nose, compact.
Shout out to
Hey,
Sexy
she
Red.
got all tight. Well, I need to see the babies, man.
I got to see the babies, man, because they
Yeah.
ain't no way in the world she had the babies already, man. Your boy 42 Doug, man,
Oh,
he has
man. He
he
had
had-
some issues.
he had some
didn't he?
issues recently.
Damn.
Shout out to 42 Doug. Shout out to Detroit. 42 Doug had to let some things be clear, boy.
Hey man,
Yeah.
dude, I think he really got, you know what I'm saying, got checked in the A, man.
Yeah, man. They say
Offset had them ran in pockets.
So
Hey.
when did this happen? Like,
so. I don't know if it happened before he went to jail or when he came home, but I know it stemmed. Well, I ain't gonna say I know. Allegedly stemmed from because Lil Baby. Photo Doug come underneath that Lil Baby camp, and Lil Baby. It ain't no secret that Lil Baby and the Migos got serious problems, especially
Yeah.
Lil
it
Baby.
is
and
kind of
and
a
Offset.
secret because we don't know. We still
They got
don't
some
really
serious
know the
problems.
whole.
But they were cool before this happened. Before all that jumped out, they were like the first thing that jumped everything off when they
So-
were playing dice.
Tell the people what. Tell the people
The OG, the Photo Doug story.
Yeah.
So, and this is all coming from now. Whack 100, he kind of doubled back a little bit after this, but Whack 100 went on an interview and said that they was having a dice game, and Offset, Photo Doug had like 100,000 in his pocket, just bulging or whatever amount of money, and Offset went up on him and grabbed the money, and he didn't say he took the money out, but he grabbed it,
around and punched.
turned him around and hit him
But
in the mouth.
what the thing was, Offset had the dice. So when Offset got the dice, don't nobody supposed to get up and pick no money up.
No, you can't do that.
When it's his turn, you got to stay there until he crap out.
Till he crap out.
So
Can't touch that money.
You can't touch the money. So what 42 Doug did was he grabbed his money while Offset got the dice. And you don't supposed to do that in the dice game.
No,
so,
that's street rules right there.
right. So when he picked up the money,
Vegas rules too.
yeah, you can't do that. So you know
Classic
what I'm saying?
rules. Crap.
So he checked them about it.
So that's what it's stemming from.
That's what it stemmed
was,
from.
He was breaking them that dice game code, that street dice game code. You don't touch that money till he crap out.
Yeah.
And they said that but 42 Doug, he confronted Wack and said, "Hey man, he didn't take my money.
Yeah.
But he never did really clarify whether he got hit in his face or not.
Yeah, boy. I think he took that one, boy.
It's all good, man. 42 Doug, shit, he stand on business, man. He known for kind of standing on business in the D. So shout out to 42 Doug, man. I ain't got no
Yeah,
problem with 42 Doug.
Damn.
But can I let me back up a little bit since we was talking about Killer Mike and the Grammys. He was 48. He's 48.
He 48.
48. So he won a rap album. He won the Grammy for rap album of the year and song of the year. What was the other? Whatever. He won three Grammys.
Won three Grammys. Shout out again to Killer Mike.
Swept the rap category.
Swept the rap category.
It wasn't even close.
At age 48. So that, along with a couple other things, had me bring the question up.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an age that you supposed to stop rapping? Do you feel like you shouldn't be rapping at a certain age?
See, so like when we were like super like, like early 20s and all that shit, we still respected the elder rappers at that time. Like we still respected like the LL Cool J's, even though they was like a generation above us. We respected them, and we didn't have any malice or anything bad to say about them. But this generation has zero respect for the people that came before them.
Right.
Yeah,
and
I
think
really do.
I think
I agree with you on that.
That zero respect for the founders that come before them contributes to them feeling like, hey man, this nigga too. Because in this generation, a nigga that's like 27, 28 is too old to be rapping. Like if you ain't like between 16 to like 23 or 24, you consider it like too old to be rapping.
So do y'all think rap is a young man's game?
Oh, you know what? Then
That's
you
a good
say
question.
that, then I kind of feel like some of these old niggas that be rapping don't reach out to the younger generation.
It's a lot of that going on.
It's
too.
a lot of that going on too. It ain't no real OGs, and they get salty and oh man, you ain't rapping like how we rapping. The game changed, so I think it's a lot of that going on too. Cause Gucci still get his respect. You know what I'm saying? The younger artists still, respect Gucci. So it's a couple more they respect too. But it's a lot of old hating ass rappers too.
And that kind of like segue into what Joe Budden was saying about your boy Drake. Since Drake on the screen right now, Joe Budden was trying to say that he don't like Drake's last album that came out a few months ago because he feel like Drake is catering. He's trying to purposely
be something.
Be
like,
the young. He's trying to cater to the young audience.
yeah.
Rather than embrace. Cause I think
Being
Drake
real
might
and
37 or
being
38. He like 37 or 38.
I don't think he that old.
Yeah, he just turned like 38.
He like 38.
Yeah.
I know he at least 37. I know he at least 37.
In October, he turned 37 or 38.
But he be trying to almost forcibly cater to like the 20 to 25 crowd, and he got a little bit of scrutiny from Joe Budden about that.
But look, so every other genre has no cap on. Like if as long as you can sing, you can be an R&B artist. As long as the voice, you still hitting the notes.
Facts.
You still Usher what? Usher 45. Usher still doing his thing. Ain't nobody telling Usher to hang it up.
45. No.
Yes, Usher's 45.
He 45 for real?
Usher 45.
Damn, shout out to the legend.
So ain't nobody telling Usher to hang it up.
Ain't nobody like if Mary J. Blige released the album, it'll be like highly anticipated.
As long as you can do it at a high level and still make quality music in any other genre,
your age is not a factor.
Ain't nobody bringing your age in. Beyonce 40 what? 41, 41?
No, she older than 41. She might be about.
Ain't nobody telling Beyonce to hang it up because Beyonce still make quality music.
You're right.
But,
so why is it in hip hop? It's all of a sudden it's a music. Like I can see if you was over here rapping about young shit that you know you way too old to be rapping about.
Right.
That's one thing. But if you rapping about whatever you rapping about, but you doing it you still doing it at a high level, you should.
Your age shouldn't.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like the guy like Future 39, about to be 40. Shit, the young generation reach out to him too.
Lil Wayne, he make a lot of music catered to the young folks too, though.
Yeah, but they ain't hating on him. Shoot, they be waiting on the music to drop.
Do they be calling Lil Wayne old?
But 39 and 48 is different.
And Lil Wayne 41.
Yeah, I mean,
except for Jay-Z, they let him.
Jay-Z. Shoot, they got him.
I don't lost track of how old Jay-Z is.
Right, you know,
Jay-Z in his 50s.
He don't hate on the younger generation. So I'm thinking like the people that really don't reach out to them young boys, man, them the ones they call old and you hating and you ain't reaching out and all. That's the people they talking about.
So you said Killer Mike ain't reach out to the kids?
I mean,
I'm asking.
I think they just mad that Killer Mike won a Grammy.
A lot of them.
If Future won the Grammy, would they hate?
I don't think they would.
They want a 10-year gap. That's a 10-year age.
I mean,
gap,
if Jay-Z won one, would they hate?
But they consider Jay-Z Jay-Z is
like
considered the GOAT.
Nas don't want a Grammy being old.
You know what? I also think part of it is also it's this Southern nigga. It's still this underground. It's this undertone of hate for Atlanta rappers. The niggas from the South winning it on the big scale. They disguise it as, he old, we ain't heard. Yeah. But it's really the fact that he a nigga from the South, he a nigga from Atlanta, and the rural hate to see us still winning shit.
Still winning shit.
At this, like, damn, like this nigga ain't even, he ain't a part of the pop culture. He ain't making TikTok songs.
He ain't making TikTok videos, none of that shit.
So let me play devil's advocate.
Go ahead.
So have Killer Mike ever been on the top of the mountaintop with his game?
You mean
like
as far
game?
As his
like has
as
he
far
ever
as talent
been,
or numbers?
As far as being popular, has he ever been one of the popular?
He's never been.
Rappers,
he's never been an ultra, even like in his prime.
He's never been popular, but
he's never been
that goes
a
back
mainstream
to
rapper.
That goes back to what Kendrick said on what was that first? Not the first album, but the album he said to Pimp a Butterfly. He said he said critics, if y'all really want to go back to hip hop was when real hip hop was rapping, he said Killer Mike would be platinum.
Yeah,
because niggas don't respect real rappers. They respect popularity and doing the trendy shit and being in the limelight.
Right.
But the nigga game always, the nigga
flow always been top tier, A1.
Top tier, and it ain't never went nowhere. It's just that
the rap game just so oversaturated with so many young
and it actually, I guess it's stand out now because it's a different than what everybody else coming out with.
Yeah, so that's why I kind of figured that the reason why they hating on him because he was never that popular guy. And then at 48, he come and win the Grammy. Like, hold up,
And sweep all the young niggas
and
out
swing out like, where this come
swept
from?
all the young niggas out the way.
You know?
Even Travis Scott, boy.
Yeah,
Travis
so.
Scott.
Yeah.
Shout out to Travis Scott. Man.
I like that album too.
That album's
that
hard.
album.
I ain't
But
gonna
I
lie, that
still
album's hard.
vote Killer over that album too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But like to kind of piggyback on this whole age thing with the rap, Drew, like is there like just in black culture in general, is there like I feel like we put too much age restriction on everything we do, man. Like
Right.
as far as how we dress. I remember it's a young lady I know.
What she say to you?
She told me that I dress too young. Like why you dress too? Why you dressing so young? Like
Really?
yeah, she was like, you need to put on a nice little button up and some slacks. I was like, why you got them ripped up pants on? I'm like, I like my ripped up pants. Fuck, I'm too old. I can still wear some ripped up pants, nigga.
Yeah.
And I got mad. Like
Yeah.
she tried to tell me I was too old to be wearing like jeans that's acid washed and all that shit with logos that's big and
Yeah.
Chains. And
and chains and all that
she
shit.
wants
I'm
you to
too,
be
I'm
in
too
a
old for
button
that.
down
Yeah.
and a
I'm supposed to have like a Kangol on and
Bro.
a button up, some creased slacks,
and a suit and tie.
Man.
a blazer
Well,
all
you
day.
tired.
3-piece suit.
Yeah, three. I'm like, hey man, I like
But-
dressing. It's how I dress, But
Yeah.
but I think that that's that black culture, man. I don't know,
A
like
friend-
from the hair,
Yeah, a friend of
haircuts.
mine. A friend of mine. Yeah, a friend of mine hit me up and said, let's talk about a mutual friend's hair, and that he was too old to be wearing his hair the way he wears it. I'm not gonna say no names or whatever. But basically, he had how the young kids wear their hair now. They don't do a lot of
Maintenance on.
maintenance. They
No.
wear kind
They
of
just
frizzy.
get
They
the tip
they might
clean,
get a line up,
line
but
up,
they ain't.
and
They
the rest is
they
just
ain't
Mother
combed.
Nature at its
yeah,
finest.
they let it wild out. And I said, that's what the kids do. And she was like, yeah, but he's well into his 30s. He shouldn't be wearing it. And then I was like, dang, so. We put, and then it made me think because I was like, is that just a black men who have an age restriction on their hair and their style? Because I don't. I'm trying to trying to find just think about a white there's a white
like a white man that's
I
like
guess
40.
I guess they can't wear a mohawk without being looked at funny or whatever.
Man, it's some white men that got like gray,
Oh yeah, I know.
gray, like got the faded sides, shaved,
Yeah.
and they got the slick back, moosed up, gray
Yeah.
hair, and they step out, they got they goatee, and they 5 o'clock shadow lined up.
Do they say they?
The white women ain't saying you too old to be wearing your hair like that.
Just okay. Well, I don't want to start
I don't want to start a race war or nothing like
Well,
that.
no,
Not
I
a
wanna-
race war, but like a
No,
Start
I
it
was
up.
gonna
start it up.
Say, yeah.
No, I was gonna say I don't want to start a gender war because
gender
my
war, yeah.
next point was gonna be is there
man.
there age restriction on women and their
Eyelashes,
fashion
long
and their
eyelashes.
That's a good
hairstyles
question.
because
Yeah.
they don't.
That's a good question.
As long as you can wear it and you look nice, you can wear whatever you want as a woman.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
You can wear your hairstyle anyway as a woman without somebody saying you too old to have braids or you too old
That's
to
a
have.
good question,
hairstyle.
Drew. That's a good point.
So is it just?
Damn, boy.
Because you could easily find a black woman like 50 that still got the same long weave that you'll see a 21-year-old girl wear.
Right.
The wavy
Yep.
weave, and she got the tight pants and leggings on, and
The
she got
long baby hair.
long with the baby hair. She be like,
Boy.
well, she got the lashes on, she got the makeup
All
on,
that.
and she like 50, 51 years old. And then us as black men, we be like, yeah, do your thing, baby, you look good. Okay.
You
Uh-huh.
keeping yourself up.
We don't never say, man, she too old to be dressing like that. We don't
Nah,
never say,
bro.
why we
Nah.
gotta get that, y'all? Why black men gotta
don't
be
know, boy.
scrutinized so bad about
You know how they be like they tell
saying
us-
that we dress too we too old to be dressing the way we dress.
Black men gay if we order dessert or some shit. Oh, he's
sassy.
sassy.
What?
Hold on, you gotta elaborate on that one, Drew.
No, somebody, I remember seeing something on social media where they said a man was, they didn't say it was gay, but they was saying like a nigga, they might have even said he was gay, but basically say, you know, everybody, the new word for niggas is sassy. They like
sassy.
When they want to question a nigga manhood, they call him sassy.
Sassy, you
but
sassy.
It was dudes ordering dessert on a date, and they said,
can't order no dessert.
The man can't order dessert on a date. Or
man,
he's sassy or he gay or some, you know, effeminate, whatever.
We can't even order. So after we eat that steak and them potatoes,
no sweet.
like
no
you better
you
don't
better
bring that
order,
brownie and that apple pie out.
And you better not order no pasta either.
Oh,
you gotta order.
No glizzy. What they call the glizzy?
Yeah,
that's
the
a hot
glizzy.
Can't eat
Hot
no
dog on
glizzy
sausage.
no more. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
eat no glizzy.
man, can't eat no.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
summer, like niggas is really gonna be eating sausages and hot dogs at the cookouts in the shadows.
They
now,
gonna
bro.
be cutting it
They
up, eating it with a fork.
Eating it with a fork.
Gotta
You
cut.
can't even hold the sausage no more.
Yeah,
boy.
you
Can't hold that shit.
Can't take the whole
Yeah,
glizzy down.
we
You
living
can't
this-
do that.
But yeah,
That's
that's
a wild time, man.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, but I mean, like, but kind of piggybacking, Drew. Like, you're right, because if you think about like Blake Shelton, like he a country singer, white guy. He Blake Shelton got to be like late 40s, early 50s.
Mm-hmm.
If he wanted to put on a youngish type outfit or get a nice fade, them country singers ain't gonna scrutinize him.
No, man.
They ain't gonna say it. And going back even further, they damn sure ain't gonna say he too old to be making music still.
right.
No, at all.
I can promise you that ain't gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, I think it's just a culture thing, man.
Our
I don't know
culture-
when we went that way, but we that
It's
way.
our culture. I don't know if it might have came up. It might have started somewhere in slavery. I'm gonna blame everything on slavery.
Boy.
But
a lot of messages instilled.
it's a lot of we put real
a lot of habits.
We put a lot of restraints and boundaries. We set them on ourselves and be like, you know, you can't do this unless you got to give up your black card if you do this, or you got to give up at a certain age you got to stop doing this.
Yep.
And it's like, shoot,
We so hard on
can't
our,
even
on
enjoy
our,
life.
on our own people, man. We cannot. We walk around with so much added stress and opinions that we don't necessarily got to.
That's why black men be dying so fast.
Yeah,
Get stressed the fuck
Man,
out.
spread, boy.
Like man, damn, these new Jordans about to come out Saturday, but damn, man, if I buy these motherfuckers, my girl gonna say I'm too young to wear them, so
too old.
I'm too old to wear them.
Yeah,
So
boy.
let me
Can't
go
get 'em.
Let me go get me some Sperry's or something, or something like that, and just wear that.
Sperry's,
Some
I ain't
Sperry's.
had Sperry's in a minute.
Yeah, boy. Let me get
But
some
still
penny
making-
loafers.
Give me some penny loafers or something,
Penny
man.
loafers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
wear them with your jeans.
Yeah,
I mean-
we put so much added pressure on each other, man.
Because our grandparents, they didn't just start wearing the stuff that they wore when they got old. That was the style when
That
they
was
was
the style.
young. Them loafers
That was
they
the
was
style.
wearing that we see them wearing now, them loafers, that was young folks'
That was-
clothes when they was young.
right,
they just
right.
kept them
Yep.
going.
Yep.
And it
Folks
turned
looked
into
old in the 70s too. Like somebody that was like 21 to 22 looked 40 in the
What?
in the
Haircuts and all.
the
Teddy
haircut-
Pendergrass
the
was 25 years old.
Boy, Teddy Pendergrass
Damn
looked
near
old.
45, boy.
It was just
It
the
was
thick,
crazy.
unkept beard and
Yep.
the thick, unkept fro, and I love it because that was the soul era right there. I love it. But I mean, everybody
clothing.
didn't nobody look younger than 35 though.
No,
No.
boy, nobody at all.
Nobody look younger than 35, man. It's just
Yeah, boy.
added pressure. Man. We don't need that shit, man.
Yeah, well, back in if you want to go way back, back in ancient, in the BCs, folks wasn't even living like them. These conquerors we be
They was listening to
Alexander the Great
30s or 40s.
died at like 31 years old. I think Jesus died when he was like 33, right?
33.
Yeah.
33.
Martin Luther King,
Getting
even
up out
that
of
ain't that far back, but Martin Luther
33.
King was just what?
Well, he was killed. Oh, you talking about Martin Luther King III?
He said, well,
No, I'm saying Martin Luther King
Martin
Jr.
Luther King.
I'm Martin Luther King Jr.
as people don't really
He died at 60.
no.
No,
age?
he wasn't that old. He
No,
was like
Martin
40
Luther King
something.
was killed in his. I
When he
thought
was
No, hold on. We talking about Martin Luther King Jr.
the only Martin Luther King anybody care about.
That died in Memphis,
The MLK.
That died in Memphis.
He died, I want to say 36, 37.
Yeah,
But he was
wasn't-
murdered though.
I ain't saying that. I'm saying as much like what he accomplished.
Oh, okay, I see what you're
And
saying.
like,
yeah.
to-
And that's short.
To compare that to me, I'm like, when I was in my mid-30s, I'm like, damn. If I was on the level of Martin Luther King as far as greatness, I probably would have just been getting started at the age he was killed.
What?
Like, he had already changed the world.
I would have just started talking about changing the world at 35.
Like, yeah, you did all your clubbing, all your dirt.
That man started early. Like,
you done did all your dirt, man. And then you ready to settle down and try to change the world.
Yeah, I would have just been getting started.
after you did it. I mean, I guess do it after. It's never too late to really, I guess, change your views on life. You know.
Right.
Yeah,
but the
never
fact
too
that
late.
I'm just saying, like, them people live their lives, so they started their adult lives and whatever they dreams and accomplishing whatever their ambitions were. They started them so early, and they died so early.
Right,
that's true.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of, and this is kind of related, but I want to switch gears because I was talking about this last week about changing your life around at a certain age, but I was talking about it in pertaining to women.
Oh man, what about the women?
So and Drew, you know, you in the dating game, you know, so you could probably give us a little bit.
You say you ain't no more.
No, you in the dating game.
I'm just single.
You just single.
I'm just single.
Okay.
You just single.
Okay. I'm just single.
So
just
let me ask you this, Drew.
Observing it.
Let me ask you this, Drew. So, you know, being out here, you know, single, you know, ready to mingle, and if you meet a certain young lady out here amongst, you know, the single having fun life, and, you know, she cool as hell. You know, she's sexy, she well kept. You find out after the fact, after you done got to know her a little bit, that she got a little bit of a reputation, an old reputation, not current. So basically, she like a retired freak. Like she, you know, a couple people, you know, like, man, you know, you talking to her? Oh, okay, well, yeah, no, do your thing, man. Ain't gonna say nothing. You know, like you're getting a lot of that from people that
a lot of that,
a whole lot of that, boy.
A couple people, you know, you might bring it to some cookouts or something, and then
folk be talking in circles. In a little circle,
they
talking about you.
Homeboy pointing at y'all. Like, so like you trying, what the fuck on? You know,
like why they looking at her like that, man? What going on?
And then she tell you like, you know, back when in my younger days, you know, I used to have my fun and do my dirt, and I might have had a couple, you know, wild moments, but you know, I'm older now. Them days are behind me. I'm ready to be a wife. You know, don't even trip about that.
How you feel?
Will you
How
move
you feel?
forward with the dating process?
How you feel about that?
Or be a done deal? You did?
No, there ain't no deal breaker for me.
Okay.
I'll keep it going. As long as I don't get the vibe. As long as I don't get that.
I got something for you.
As long as I don't get the vibes that, you know, that if I, it's like, I mean, you get to know people, you feel what they, like, people try to
get an idea who they is.
You get an idea. And as long as I'm getting the vibe that, you know, the person I'm currently dating is not still, you know, wild and in the streets. And
so what she did in her past ain't really that big of an issue as long as she's reformed.
Reform.
Like
she done changed her ways.
Like
she done changed her ways.
The heroin addict.
If it's like she had to go to rehab and it's
she
not an
rehabilitated
addiction and it's still an urge that in,
no, she done got it all out.
But if I don't feel like it's this like people take it like it's like you got to get it out your system. I don't look at it that way though. I feel like it's what you enjoyed doing as a child and then you didn't enjoy doing it no more. And now you're just changed because you grew up and you grew out of it.
Okay.
So looking at it that way, I don't see. No, I'm not finna be like, oh man. So everybody don't hit. You know, they don't hit you this and that because. I ain't gonna. I mean, people be getting married and
they don't really know everything.
Their girl might have been from across the country and, you know, doing
another state, another city.
So just because I know her history don't mean, you know, it's unique to her because it's a lot of people, you know, that just got their skeletons hidden. They didn't get a reputation, but they were doing their shit
on the low
on the low.
That's true.
You know,
They were doing
quiet
dirt in
or
the
whatever,
shadows,
so.
for real.
I mean, I wouldn't hold on too much. No, I'm not gonna put too much into that.
You're not gonna hold.
What you got?
What you got?
So let's say, for instance, you bring a young lady to the Super Bowl party. You know, you having fun. You think she the one. You ready to settle down with her. Y'all get in the car after the Super Bowl party, and she was like, "I got something to tell you, Drew. I got something
That's
to tell
never
you."
good, right there, boy.
Yeah, I smashed Ye.
Ah,
I smashed Ye.
He gonna make sure he put somebody like yo,
like somebody in the circle.
Yeah, I used to smash Ye back in the day. You know what I mean?
And
Is that a deal breaker?
Everything I just said still applies, bro. It still applies.
Yeah,
Cause
okay.
I ain't got that kind of ego though. Like with me, I don't really like feel like that a lot. Like questioning like reputation of how people look at me, because
Right.
I really don't give a fuck when people might
as long
even,
as you happy,
yeah, I really don't be
good.
giving a fuck.
You
Like,
good.
that's
It's-
commendable right there.
So let me ask you this.
I don't be giving.
So what if, say for instance, she
Now,
get in the car?
let me get this shit might have changed though in my 20s, because I probably did get, but you know at this
Like, yeah, when you was younger,
I,
but
I,
man,
I
hell
think
no,
I
my
hit a
partner hit
certain
you.
age around somewhere in my 30s, but I just don't really give a fuck about what people be thinking.
Yeah.
It's
What
all
I'm
about
saying.
living life, being happy, and
Yeah, I'm
moving
having a
on
good
past
time.
that.
Shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
But what you gonna say?
So say for instance,
I'll
you
be
get
like,
in that
this
same
nigga,
car.
Jay fumbled the ball.
Fumble the ball.
All right, you about to fumble.
Better-
So say for instance, you get in that same car, and she be like, "I got something to tell you." Shoot, I smashed Ye and Chris Brown at the same time.
Chris Brown, the singer.
Yeah, Chris Brown.
Shout out to Chris.
You said that was wild. She was wild. Shit.
She was wild.
Shit, she was-
Okay, Drew. Okay, I
mean-
respect that. Well, you know, a lot of men, you know, they
What you
put.
gonna do, yeah? You talking about a lot of men. What you gonna do though? What you gonna do?
It's gonna be
Like, baby, I got something to tell you. You know, I love you though. You know, but
for
it
me.
was a freak.
But no, hold on. Before you continue,
Uh-huh.
I ain't gonna take the shit. Just be like, oh, man, like
He said, "Oh,
I mean, it's
baby,
gonna bother you a little bit. That's normal.
You know,
no, yeah, and it's gonna be like, you know, like I'm gonna probably like, damn, like what the, like I'm gonna look at her crazy.
Like, damn.
Like,
How long ago was that? Like,
no,
some
I
shit
ain't gonna
like
no, I ain't gonna ask questions with it. I'm gonna look at it like damn, like what the hell was you on? Like kind of like a chastising type thing. But
So it's
then
gonna
let's-
bother you.
But we
But
gonna
that
move
car
on.
ride gonna
But-
be a little long.
That car ride gonna take an eternity for y'all to get where y'all going. Boy.
Nah, it's just
That
like-
shit gonna take an
nah,
eternity.
It gonna be long, boy.
No, I usually just shut down when I don't feel like
Yo,
man.
But she
Good
gonna
friend.
continue to ask you. Yeah.
Young thug girl, yeah.
But she gonna continue to ask you, like, you know, talk to me, like, you know, tell me how you feel.
That's the wrong, because I don't talk to nobody about how I feel.
Man.
I'm one of them men, like they say how.
So you like Shaq? You don't really be opening up to women.
I don't open up there. Not.
Ever?
I mean, because I don't feel like it's. Everybody think you say you need to open up, you know, and express your feelings, and no, I mean unless it's
I agree.
I don't feel like that's resolving nothing. Like I know myself better than anybody else, so I know how to resolve check myself and analyze my thoughts and make my own decisions on how I move forward. I don't need to bounce it off of somebody or be
right.
open
right.
and vulnerable. They want you to be open about your feelings. No, why? You ain't finna fix them. I'm finna fix them.
So what's the point of me putting them on the platter for
Let
you?
me fix my shit.
Yeah.
Let me have my time to myself to ask myself what I want to express myself to myself and then decide how I'm gonna move forward
Facts.
from that. I don't need to bounce it off of you. I don't need, so that's one thing I don't agree with. I had a conversation with a female friend of mine about that. Like,
How did it go?
no, it's like, no, that's not healthy. Holding that in, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
I'm not hiding it. I'm not running from it. I'm just addressing it. I'm addressing my shit with myself.
Right.
Who I trust the most to handle my shit, because I've been handling all my shit.
You can't put them feelings out to just to anybody, man. Whether you care about them or not, you can't put them feelings out, man. Sometimes you gotta just hold on.
You want me to open up for you, so you can know where I'm at. But no.
But me opening up still ain't gonna get nowhere.
So say for instance, like
He
He trying to steer you the other way. So.
okay, like
ahead.
you meet a female, You know what I'm saying? You bring her to Ye house, and shoot, she feeling Ye.
He gonna add some
And
more
then,
people to
you
the
know what I
shit.
mean? And y'all smash together. And then she be like, I just wanted to get that out my sister. But I still.
Okay, you know we're talking about age appropriate shit.
Hey, like,
I'm 40 years old. Ain't no way I'm still smashing bitches with my
own
homeboy.
no, I'm just saying. She be like, I want to smash her partner.
The
I
fact
said,
that but
smash
she brought
him.
it to you though.
yeah, but I
Smash
love
him.
you though.
Well, smash.
It's
At
like
that
on
point,
the talking stage, and like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all really vibing.
He said, "I'm in my
You really-
40s.
that's one of the
I ain't
things.
about to be still smashing
That's something that's age appropriate.
That's
Yeah, we ain't smashing. I ain't smashing nobody.
Oh boy.
No.
So in your
That's-
20s,
Trains been gone since
I'm saying you in your 20s.
early 20s. Early 20s. Trains been, you know. Shit.
So would you wife her though? If in your early 20s?
Nah.
Nah, hell, fuck no.
Y'all wouldn't do that.
No,
Hell
that
no,
that
no.
right there though, no. That's like if I actually participated in some shit with you, like no, ain't no deal.
So you ain't
no.
gonna call her no more.
To smash again,
Oh,
maybe.
okay.
That's about it, but you ain't gonna take it serious though.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
that's
Go
tough.
on the answer.
He
How
just
you
had
feel?
to He had to keep trying till he get
Till he get some type of satisfaction out of it.
try to get trying to see what my is there a
What's your-
limit?
Your,
Like
your limit.
Yeah, what his breaking point
Yeah,
was.
what's your limit though?
I mean, for me, it'll be hard for me to
What?
if she is like, see my ego too bad, man.
What you mean? You
My
shouldn't have no
too
ego.
bad. My ego too bad, man. It's
that or
hard.
big. It's just
It's too big.
It's
Yeah.
too big.
It's
It ain't-
hard for me to deal with a female that might be categorized amongst a certain amount of people if I care about it. Like if I'm gonna put her on my arm as my queen and parade around in public with her
Yeah.
as a representation or an extension of me, and she has a reputation out here, it's hard for me to. It's gonna be hard for me to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Is she perfect? Everything else is good.
Yeah,
Like she cook
get
for
over that
you.
shit.
She cook for
She
me.
clean.
But I can find a girl that cook and clean that ain't been
No,
ran through.
you can.
Yeah,
In
some
this
good
day and
girls- There's some girls that cook clean that ain't
Now,
been ran through.
it's some conservative women out here. It's
Conservative women
yeah.
out here, yeah.
You just gotta get them not on Instagram.
Oh man.
You see, but you see what happens is like those type of women, they'll live in that realm of you only live once. I'm gonna live my best life. They live in the moment, and then
Right.
they do a lot of dirt. They do a lot of wild shit. They get threesomes. They get trains ran on them. They do a lot of wild, crazy shit. And then once they done doing all that shit, they think it all just goes away and like a feather in the wind.
Damn.
But a lot of this shit stay with you.
It stay with you.
It stay with you.
Are you a disciplinarian? You want them? You
I mean, I ain't
You
trying to
gonna
say
have
I
to-
don't want no
you
saint.
gonna have to hold this. You go. You ain't finna
I
just be able to walk
I just
away
want to
from
be
that.
able to go out to dinner, proud, happy, and we in a room amongst men and niggas ain't snickering pointing. Is that asking too much?
No, they ask too much,
They
man.
ask too
But
much, Drew.
vice versa though.
Go ahead.
Like you done been around. You done slept with a lot of women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Is that okay for her? What's the difference? What the difference between a man smashing a whole bunch of females
And a female.
and a female smashing a whole bunch of men?
nature.
I got a question.
Nature.
Nature.
You got a question too.
Yeah,
What's
like,
the
it's-
nature?
it's
So
like-
let me
No, you
What's the
finish that.
nature?
Finish that.
I would
Yeah.
say-
What's the nature?
And this is gonna sound sexist, but
Oh man, you
I feel
sexist,
like
boy.
I feel like
He gonna open the whole world.
I'm about to
Yeah,
open
that's
up a
what I
whole
want you to
can.
do. I want you to do that. Yeah, that's why I asked it.
Okay, so I feel
Yeah.
like men come out of the womb naturally wanting to spread seed. Like it's something in us. Like we can literally be watching music videos, working on music, doing anything in the world. Then our dick just get hard. Like, damn, what the hell? Man, I gotta put this in somebody. like literally, it be
Yeah.
like that.
Right.
It's not in a natural woman's nature to just be sitting around doing something and then just say, damn, I want to get a dick in me.
Hey, bro.
I'm talking about. I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about just your average one. Now, there's some girls that be like, "Oh, damn, my pussy, I gotta get some dick." It's some girls like that. That's normal to feel like that. But not many of them are gonna act out on it.
Really? So let me tell you,
not many of them gonna act
is
out
it
on
because
it.
of society or actual natural urge?
Now, in the old school days, no, but in this modern society where smashing is just like more common.
But do you
I can see them acting out on
do
it.
you know women have that same urge too?
Oh yeah, of course.
And
So
most divorces be because a woman
Women
done
wanna
cheated
Yep.
on her man.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you saying that the man just wake up like, damn.
But you talking about just a woman just wanting to just
her
have
sexual
sex.
urges.
But you think the crazy thing is, women, if they got somebody that they comfortable with, that they dealing with, and they get that, oh damn, I need some dick. They gonna call that person.
You think so?
They
don't like new dick.
They gonna call. Yeah, you got some female.
Okay,
You think
the average.
You think they gonna call as many new dicks as we be wanting?
But I think they still had that some natural. What you said, not natural, but average females still had the same urge as men. But I think they cheat. So? Yeah, man. I think.
So you think
I think females cheat just as much as men, but men are more.
We
sloppier with it. You know, these females be out. You think they ain't out here fucking around, but they are.
They do.
Yeah, because if you do it by the numbers,
you do the numbers.
If you cheating, somebody you gotta have a cheating partner.
You gotta have a cheating partner.
They ain't all single either.
So that whole analogy of men, man, we just be wanting to spread our seed. We don't know why we be sexually so physical and we victims to the flesh. Mm-hmm. I don't know why we like that. But we can't use that no more because women apparently they are victims to flesh too. Then
but I'm gonna tell you the difference though. I think females cheat for different reasons though.
Men
I ain't even got to know your name. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to know that. Females, to a certain extent, have to have
an emotional connection.
Which
takes time.
With sometimes it do. It take a little time. You know, it can be that guy at the job.
You can meet somebody out at the bar and just his whole
it connect.
Suave, he
and that's the one
nigga at the bar, his cologne smelling good, he charming,
he vibing.
I mean, it might not
got good chemistry.
It might not be a real like love affair, but it's enough to be like, oh, I want.
We can go home tonight.
We
can
go
some fun.
Home. Yeah. So you say, you know what I'm saying?
So we shouldn't hold that.
And it could be a whole.
We shouldn't hold that those boundaries around women.
I mean, I'm just asking.
No, I'm asking you. I answer this on you.
I'm just saying, just going through this life of mine, I just feel like females are equally as guilty as men when it comes to cheating.
I agree with that when it comes to cheating, but we just talking about body count.
Body count, and being kind of frivolous and loose.
So
men are loose.
So what it
are we saying that it's normal for women to want to smash new dicks like it is normal for men to want to smash new pussies? Are we saying
yes?
So it's 100% normal, equal.
On equal. Okay. They just quiet with theirs.
I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead,
ain't nothing normal or weird. It's everybody has different boundaries. They set their own wants in life. So what might be normal for you might not be normal for me. Even as a man, you a man, I'm a man.
Right.
What might be normal for this woman might not be. So I think what it is we're trying to apply a rule or a standard when there is no rule or standard because everybody. There is no rule or standard.
See, but you don't got caught. Look at you.
I'm just looking at,
Keep looking at the video. Shout out to Mo3, man. Rest in peace, Mo3.
But no, I'm saying you can't. We try to apply these in all walks of society. We try to apply rules and standards when it's really up to each individual to determine what they can accept, what they won't accept, and so when you say like, is it cool or is it natural? Or do we gotta hold these women to,
a certain pedigree?
We can't do it as we try to do it as a society. Like try to justify men behavior versus women behavior. It was like the same thing with age appropriation stuff. Like we try to say this is the rule. This you got to cut off this at a certain age. We really got to start freeing ourselves from being constraints in all walks of life.
Men and women.
Men and women. We can't have we gotta start letting people like for instance, my whole preferences. I mean, my whole what I will wife up.
It may be different.
It might be different from what you will wife up,
Mm-hmm.
or DJ will wife up.
So going by what both of y'all are saying,
Talk
is
to
that
me. What you got?
is that, and I want to make sure I understand.
All right.
So the girl that was kind of stingy with her body, stingy with her giving out her body to men. She was prude, and she was a little bit more selective. She didn't really rack up a lot of partners. She might have had a couple partners and all that kind of stuff throughout her adulthood. And the girl that used to get G'd after school, and the girl that got G'd as an adult by multiple men deserve the same respect.
As a human being, yes.
No. I'm talking. Yeah, of course, as a human being, all human beings deserve the same respect. I'm talking about as far as womanhood goes.
Yeah, unless she disrespected her. If she feels like she disrespected herself.
No. I'm just saying, as far as men, like I'm just talking about from a man's perspective. Should we put the woman that was prude, selective, don't got a bunch of bodies, maybe 3, 4, 5 bodies in her whole life, and the woman that got 50 bodies, they both deserve the same amount of respect from us?
Yes, because we shouldn't be coming. We should listen.
Yeah. Okay.
Because we shouldn't be deciding as a committee of men what's like this.
What's suitable and what's not suitable.
You should if you say no, that's not what I want. You leave it alone. But that's another man that
gonna be like, man, hell yeah, she a freak. She know I ain't got to teach her how to do nothing.
Man, she got plenty of experience. It's men out here that be pimping their wife out.
What's his boy name? Adam.
Yeah,
Adam 22.
That worked for him. That won't work for me, and it won't work for you know.
Won't work for me.
So it's dudes that would pay a man to have sex with their wife and they watch. So
that's true.
And then let me ask you
that's how they want to. You got one life to live. Live it how you want to.
So
Facts.
you say this prude woman over here, right? That's the one you want to wife. You end up eventually wifing this prude woman. So
complain about not getting no
pussy. Go weeks at a time. Don't get no head. Don't get nothing. But this freak over here that's been trained well,
she gonna make sure I'm gonna eat.
She gonna make sure when you walk through the door, you getting everything you want.
Damn.
But you go through life, you die early. You ain't fucking the way you want to. You ain't busting no nuts. So
I'm heavy, boy.
Yeah, but do what you want, right? You
won't be the one that end up cheating because they get out and start paying for it.
See what I'm saying?
Paying for the freaks, huh?
Right. So now, what do you want? What do you want?
Me personally, I want to.
You want to prove, girl, that,
and I want her to be this ball of clay. I shape her into what I want. That me personally.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Do that always happen?
No, that don't always happen.
But ain't nothing wrong with it. If that's how you want it, that's how you want it. Like, go for what you want.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
I had some.
You see what
I had a scenario.
I think Hustle capping.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
No, don't play devil's advocate.
I'm just giving you different sides of the other
ego
point.
way too big to go for a freak too. So, but look, check this out.
Go ahead.
What if scenario? Okay, we gonna take sex out of it complete. So what if you used to date a woman?
Okay.
You dated a woman like early on, and for whatever reason, you wasn't. You know, you felt for whatever reason you didn't level up to what her expectations.
Okay.
And so she basically drop you.
Shake them things up.
Then some years later,
okay,
you done blossomed into the man you supposed to be, and y'all run across each other, cross paths again, and now she feeling you again.
Hold on, say that scenario again. I heard you. I want to make sure I heard
got
you.
you.
Early on,
scenario,
you
yeah.
dated you with a woman and she ended up dumping you basically because you didn't measure up to what
she
her
wanted.
expectations. You ain't-
Okay.
And then y'all break up several years later. You don't, now you that nigga, and y'all cross paths again. And she's still fine. She's still
Just like I
say
she
that.
she might still be doing her. She still got she's still A1. She's in any
She'd have
other
kept up.
scenario. If
Mhm.
if she was a complete stranger, you would be interested. Would you be able to go back and basically rekindle the old flame, knowing that she dropped you when she didn't believe in you?
Nah, I'm gonna go back and smash like my life was on the line and keep it moving.
Okay.
Man, it depends, man. Kayula in that
You gonna give her a
situation.
chance? You gonna give her another chance?
It depends, man. But if she still where she was when I met her, yeah, I'll probably give her a chance because usually in that situation, they fall off a little bit.
Yeah,
See,
you
You know what I'm saying?
I
They
can speak on this
usually-
one real good because
And then they come back and try to get you then when they done fell off a little bit.
a lot.
So, a lot.
She done fell off a lot.
So when they still at that top of their game, yeah, and I'm bossed up now.
I had an ex that and I ain't gonna say the names, but I had an ex one time in my past that
It's okay, oh boy.
I had an ex one time in my past that kinda turned her back on me a little bit at my time of need. It was in between jobs. The money wasn't as abundant as it was, and she just wasn't feeling it no more. So I went on ahead. I knew she wasn't feeling it, so I left and did my thing, leveled up, and I ain't gonna say that she tried to come back, but she did reach back out to kind of check back up on me and see how everything was going and everything, and because it was blatant because I was at that time in my life I wanted it to be known. IG was just kicking off, so she could see that I'm stunting now. Yeah.
Stunting on that.
So she kind of
Stunting on
reached
the
back
mom.
out, created that line of communication, not coming back, running back, and nothing like that. Just created that line of communication.
Right.
Trying to feel it out.
Trying to feel it out to kind of see if it was true what I was putting on IG. It was true. So we hung out, and it was just something to me like, man, like, damn, you turned your back on me when I was broke as a joke, boy.
Yeah.
And I would never be able to take the reunion serious. Like if we was to try to reunite, try it
And
again.
then you fall on hard times again.
Yeah,
and
that fear was always
the
in my
love
head.
ain't genuine.
It ain't,
You know
it
what
ain't
I mean?
genuine. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she rocked out with me for as long as she could while I was broke as hell.
Yeah.
And
bro.
then shit.
But did you
Nigga
know
leveled up.
when you was broke? When you was broke, though, did you know what your neck? Like, did you have a plan, or was it just?
I had no plan. I just know. I know I needed a job that was gonna pay some.
So
some
I
money
don't
for me to
blame
keep
her
up.
there, cause look, at least if you was like, I'm struggling right now, but this is like offering offering a path to success. Then and she still didn't have no faith in. But really, you said like you was selling the hope at that point. You wasn't even selling. You say you ain't had no. Did you have a plan, like a path to success?
So when we met, we both was working the same job,
right,
making the same money.
right.
She went to college, leveled up, got her degree, and got a good job making more money than me, significantly more money than me. I was still working the job
Y'all met
that
at.
we met at.
Yeah.
So then that job was gone. I ended up losing that job. So then I was like just trying to do construction shit, just trying to do odds and ends to try to keep afloat. My keep afloat stage is when she turned her back on me, and it was like the relationship was over.
What was
with.
your dreams? What was your dreams?
I
at the
started
time?
making beats, trying to be a
Making
producer,
music.
making music. Yep.
Okay, so you were basically saying, listen, I'm.
But I wasn't like one of those dudes that, man, I ain't gonna get no job. I got to focus on this.
No,
damn
I get
music,
that
man.
too. But I'm saying like,
I wasn't one of those. I was still actively seeking employment It
No,
was
I'm
just that
saying,
in
like-
between stage.
I'm saying though,
Those
like
got that
usually
work.
when a woman
Got that
still
work with Alpha Baker.
when a woman ride, well, I'm saying,
like a
but
2x4.
God damn.
when a woman ride
Shit,
for
boy.
you when you struggling though, it's usually like when a woman does, stay down and ride when you struggling. It's usually when you struggling, but this is the path to my success. So she can actually be like, okay, I see where you trying to go, and I'm gonna support you to get there. But if you like, shit, like I'm struggling, I'm just basically trying to stay afloat.
Like
I
I wouldn't
can't
know.
sell,
I wouldn't come. She come home. I'm on the couch sleep.
No, but
I ain't never been that
no,
type of
but
dude,
you
yeah.
was okay. But I mean, I ain't saying that you wrong either, or she should have left. But I'm saying I don't fault somebody for being like, like I don't see no. But honestly, honestly, I feel like everybody, especially in this society, we ain't in the 40s and 30s where a man is the only one that shit. She should have been focusing on herself too.
She was
And,
very
I mean,
motivated.
sound like she was, and she was
yeah, she
going
was
to
very
college and stuff.
motivated to level up
So
in life, and she's
you
doing
leveling
amazing
up.
now.
If I'm leveling
doing
up,
amazing.
and the woman I'm dating, she ain't leveling up, but she ain't dumb, and I feel like I can probably influence her to level up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna leave her because she ain't got no definite plans for the future.
Facts.
So I feel like that does go both ways. Where if I see if you was out here doing dumb shit, and then be like, so I kind of see both ways though. So
Yeah, I mean, I respect it. It was a lesson learned, and actually, I'm glad it happened because it motivated me to go hard.
Yeah,
man.
niggas start selling dope after that.
Yeah, boy.
Said went to the streets with it.
Went to the
Went
block.
to the block, boy. Set the block on fire, boy. Nah, I'm just fucking around. I'm just kicking. I'm just teasing y'all, man. But yeah, that's some real shit, man. So just to sum it up, to kind of wrap it up, my views on women should not be as promiscuous as men is completely wrong.
I didn't say it was wrong. I just said
You did say it was wrong. You said I shouldn't. It's equal. It shouldn't be no.
no. I said that's your
I ain't
preference.
say
You
it's-
set your own rules. I said,
But just going by if I take my personal views and just make it an overall based view, my views is kind of.
they're your views. If you want to hold that,
Ask the question again.
if you
So-
want to hold
so-
that standard for women,
So like we in the trap. Y'all got to keep it real. Y'all my
Yeah, I'ma
brothers.
keep it
Y'all my
1,000
brothers.
now.
So I'm asking my brothers.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong to put pressure on a
ain't
woman?
that a song? Am
Am
I
I?
wrong?
No, am I wrong? That is a
Just
song.
trying to put these pressure on these hoes.
What?
So,
Am I wrong?
Damn.
So
boy.
am I wrong for putting too much pressure on women to not be as promiscuous as men?
You not wrong. Use your views,
No.
like I said. But I'm,
No, you ain't wrong. But are they? That the main. See, that's the main piece of the puzzle that you forgetting. But you can ask till you blue in the face. But are they though? And are they gonna keep it 1,000 when they out here?
They ain't gonna keep it 1,000. They ain't gonna keep it 1,000.
You know what I'm saying? So you can ask.
They
Yeah.
got gas, but
Hey,
then
by all means, ask.
They gonna keep it 30.
You know?
30%. They gonna keep it
Bruh,
1,000.
ask all you want. Hey,
That's
do
gonna be-
it.
We gotta do a
Yeah.
whole show on that one.
But yeah,
we gotta
basically
get some
nah.
girl. We gotta get some ladies in.
you
for that
ain't
one.
wrong for
boy.
having your standards, bro, and having your expectations. So if you saying like nah, I don't feel like that's you. That's what you. That's the boundaries and the expectations you set. Well, I'm gonna
Okay.
set different expectations and boundaries because I'm a different nigga that has different
Hustle gonna
preferences
set different.
and
Hustle
views.
ain't really
than you.
clarified his expectations
Hey,
the whole
boy.
night.
Yeah.
He been playing
Nah,
fence.
he ain't.
He been straddling the
He's
fence.
straddling the fence all the time.
He been straddling that.
Nigga,
Boy, that fence
nigga
warm.
need
Boy,
to be
you
a
ain't moving
politician.
that fence.
What you-
That
I ain't
fence-
straddling no
They
fence.
straddling
man.
that
What you-
fence. Boy,
I'm just throwing stuff out there at you, man, to see, to get you really thinking about it. What you asking for?
Boy, he's straddling that fist, boy. But no, man, that's good convo, man. We got to get some ladies on.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all, ladies and fellas, y'all definitely comment down on all the topics. But I know the last 15, 20 minutes or so, I know y'all gonna have a lot to say about that. So dive in. Feel free to comment on what we discussing. Should women kind of just be more selective on partners, or should y'all be wilding out like all the niggas wild out, like all the men wild out? That's a question for the mass.
Hey, boy.
Boy, that fence ain't gonna never fall. Boy, that's just straddle.
Woo, boy.
But no, man, let's get up out of here, man. Drew, go ahead and drop that IG, man, for the people to reach out to you, man. You probably gained a lot of female followers tonight.
They
boy, what you trying to say?
You told them what they want to hear, boy.
Yeah, boy.
I'm just saying.
Oh, drop that IG, that Twitter
boy.
for him,
I'm
bro.
definitely not a feminist. I'm definitely not. But Drew International on all socials. You put it down there. You see
right here at the bottom, right here. Hustle, go ahead and drop that IG for the folks, man.
Man, that JHustle_HUC.
That's it.
And go get that merch, man. Hustle up, man. It'll be at the bottom right there, man.
Right there.
For sure.
I am Ye Skrilla. I hope I didn't lose a lot of fans and a lot of followers tonight. But let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm right.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, boy.
Right here at the bottom, I am Ye Skrilla. Make sure you follow my smoke shop, man. Located right on MLK 2472 MLK on the west side of Atlanta.
Boycott that shit.
Right I ain't gonna get a sale for days.
Yeah.
Boycott.
Follow that right there at the bottom, man. But until then, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Until then, we out, man.
Happy Black History Month,
Happy
by the
Black
way.
History